I'm LeVette Fuller, and I'm running for mayor of Shreveport, Louisiana. In our last video, we talked about sprawl and annexation and how those can affect your infrastructure and your revenue for a city. One antidote to sprawl that can boost your economy is a thriving downtown. The key is density. When buildings are closer together, they use less infrastructure per building. That means that your tax dollars are going further. Okay then, how do we get started making our downtown a thriving downtown? Some people will say we need to clean up downtown. Downtown already has streetscape teams that are cleaning up downtown constantly. I hear that it's really dangerous down there. Well, actually, downtown is one of the safest districts in the entire community. Not to mention, Shreveport Police Department is just on the edge of downtown. Because downtown is clean, because downtown is relatively safe, we have a number of businesses that have actually been opening up downtown. And there's a number of other buildings that are being rehabbed right now. And then there's residential. There are 750 residential units in downtown with 75 more on the way. And there's waiting lists for every single one of these buildings. As Councilwoman representing downtown, I have invested more revenue than has been seen in years in downtown Shreveport, including planting new trees, replacing sidewalks, and restoring some of our downtown murals. I sponsored legislation supporting the move of 1,000 state employees into downtown Shreveport into the Jody Wagner building, which is a federal building that has been sitting empty for years. We can add more greenery. We can add more awnings for shade. We can add more signage. We can convert some of our parallel parking into 45-degree parking to increase the amount of parking downtown. And we will need to address the needs of our unhoused residents, but we will dig into that deeper in another video. So what people need to know is that downtown is already being revitalized and that there are already people living, working, and playing downtown. What we need is more private investment to match the public investments that are already here. That's going to take incentives to encourage owners of buildings to either get their buildings back into thriving condition or to sell their buildings to people who want to participate in this economy that could be thriving because it has so much of our favorite word, potential. There's so much benefit to having a thriving downtown. From being a bigger tourist destination to being a thriving business hub. And more than that, increasing revenue for the entire city.
And it's where our city began in 1836.
Come take a walk in our downtown and see how pretty it is and how much more beautiful it can be with a little bit of investment. I'm LeVette Fuller. Follow my social media, check out my website, and maybe hit that donate link. And vote for me on November 8th.